with this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we have seen D'Angelo Russell's ice in my veins celebration after he makes big shots. And D'Lo credits his father for the inspiration, saying he used to say that all the time.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Beasley is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 spot. And for Chicago, DeRozan out there with Johnson. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic. And it's Levine in at the shooting guard. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Greg, great pivots. But center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, see, Webb, he gets scorching hot, can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, Levine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when Levine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Well, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a full streak.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Outside, Towns. There's Russell with a 3. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Ball to the wing on the left. Minnesota with the rebound.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Now, here is Russell. Shot from the wing. Bean with the rebound. Edwards against DeRozan. Right side, Levine. Baseline jumper. And he overshot that one, missing for Minnesota. They've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Beasley keeps it alive, and it's Towns on the follow.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
And the rejection by Towns. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Prince wide open. And a miss there on the triple. For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. DeRozan for 3. Another shot, and the rejection by Towns. Passes it to Beverly. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. The second effort, no good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Towns. Levine against Prince. Puts it up from 17. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Beverly. To shoot. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Vucevic. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
It's all tied in Chicago. We've got more in store for you right after this. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, and it's fun.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They were just the more aggressive team. I mean, feeding off this crowd's energy.
Vucevic is out there with Johnson. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. The Timberwolves trail. Noel passes to Reed. Here's Balmora. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Balmora to the inside. Reed. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Here's LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
Absolute wrecking ball in the drive. I mean, LaVine is all about dunking it with authority.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Right side, Russell. Banked in off the glass.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
LaVine can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Vanderbilt the pass to Russell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Russell's got 6 points.
With the run he's on in the second quarter, I mean, his field goal percentage is tremendous right now.
Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. Drills the three-pointer.
Earlier in his career, Vucevic didn't take any threes. Now they become one of his staples in terms of his offensive game.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Kobe White in for Zach LaVine. Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Malik Beasley comes in for the Natural. Now here's Beasley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's stolen by Edwards. That one good for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caruso looking for an opening. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
Good on both. 16 seconds left in the first half. Now Beverley. Out to the right wing. 1 second left. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
He's showing he has the ability to hit huge shots. That's got to fire him up.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They're in good position at the half after a second quarter that was dead even in scoring. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, they've given a good show to their fans so far.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Towns, Malik Beasley out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. Now the Timberwolves with it. A two-point game. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Ball, the pass to LaVine, shoots over Russell. Here's Vucevic. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Vucevic has got 5.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
To the paint. Ball's knocked loose. Outside, Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Minnesota. Beasley outside. Towns kicks to Beasley. Off target from three-point range. Here's Ball, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Minnesota gets called for the foul.
His quiet, easygoing nature, that's what Ball brings. That's what makes him so likable. He's someone his team loves to play for, and they generally respect.
First free throw is good. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. They lead by 1. Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percent.
Russell with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. The putback, and it's Russell with that extra effort.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Puts one up from 19. LaVine can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Offensive rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And DeRozan, here we go. Outside, Ball. Our DeRozan on the wing. Edwards defending.
Outstanding initiative there from DeRozan, and it's because of that take charge attitude he earns the call there.
The Bulls have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Johnson. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. Minnesota also with the sub. Noel's checked in. Outside, Towns. Four on the shot clock for the tie. A shot off that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bulls lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Timberwolves trailed by 3, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, we've got White. Jones is out there with Brent. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Caruso in at the 2 guard. That one drops for him.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Outside DeRozan. Teardrop shot. White wide open. He fires. Cans the shot with nobody near him. White's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls. Inside, here's Reed. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Here's Caruso. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Tony Bradley. Johnson comes in for Derek Jones. Zach LaVine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He told his guys the inside game is working. So stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Towns. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Vucevic. Chicago leading by 6. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to LaVine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Time running out for the Timberwolves. Towns with it. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The Bulls have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's DeRozan, and it goes down 2 points. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Chicago.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams has checked in. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Russell comes in for Patrick Beverly. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're down by 7. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Williams trying to break free. Levine can't hit. Russell with a wide open look. That three off the mark. And here, oh, that was something else.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We focus in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.